And welcome back to my copywriting secrets review. We're about to delve into chapter 6, which is the number one, a single most important piece of sales copy ever. When I opened this chapter up, I thought, I wonder what that's about. I thought it could be two pieces. Is it the headline or is it the call to action? And I thought, yeah, it could well be the call to action, because we need the call to action so people go out there and buy, and follow through with the intention that we want to give them. But no, I was wrong. It's all about the headline. Because if the headline isn't there in the first place, who would read your sales copy? Thank you, Jim. Right, so this is actually quite a long chapter, but this is a short review. One of the reasons why it's a long chapter is because Jim gives many examples of different types of headline that you can use, which for me is wonderful. Because yes, I am a creative, but when I'm learning something new, I need that little push, and that gives you this push. Now, I appreciate that not everybody is a creative and would like to have example headlines. Jim does that. But then you've got the other end of the market where you are a creative, but you just need that little push, which works perfectly for me. So I went through some of his headlines and I was going, yeah, I can use that, I can use that, I can use that, I can tweak that, I can tweak that, I can tweak that, and this is great. Now, I've made some notes and I want to share these notes with you. He says that headlines, we can use them to connect with people emotionally. And I think that's fantastic because, when we look at things logically, we can move on, we can think about it, we can come back to it later. And maybe if you're in sales and you probably are, and a customer says, I'll have a think about it, I'll come back to it later. That is because they're in their logical state of mind and not in their emotional state of mind. And we need people in the emotional state of mind so they can enjoy the buying experience. Jim here talks about how we can get people hooked in emotionally by using the headline. He goes on to say as well, by the way, he lists a lot of consequences of getting the headline wrong or not paying enough attention to it, but he talks about his own personal circumstance and how he invested into a particular project, a lot of money and a lot of time, and it wasn't working for him, no sales coming through, but then he started to change his headlines and then the sales came through. So he also writes about the importance of testing, which is my last comment on here. So for me, who wants to go out there and take instant action and start to get instant results, I've got products, I've got sales copy, and I'm thinking, damn, do I need to change all this sales copy? Well, what he does in this book, he gives you a list of really good headlines that actually some of them I haven't seen before. Some will go, oh yeah, I've seen that, I recognize that. But then you can start using these headlines straight away. If you're thinking, oh right, okay then David, just give me one reason to buy this book, to buy this free book with the link below. There's just one reason. It'd be just to get the headlines from Secret 6, the single most important piece of sales copy ever, which is page number 37. So you know what to do. If you haven't got the book already, go and get it, and I'll see you on the next chapter.